drugs, whether or not they should be legalised. This is because a recent survey says that 1 in 3 British adults has taken illegal drugs. Yet new data, just out today, so there's a 20-year study, suggests that there is a definite link between cannabis use and mental health problems. I said, Louis, that whenever I see headlines about drugs, I always think of my son, who's 12, nearly 13, and the thought of them being legalised and him being able to walk into a shop and buy drugs off the shelf.
You could do it in Amsterdam, you know that.
I know, and when I went to Amsterdam, I really didn't like that. You walk past these cafes and this fog of smoke, you could smell the cannabis.
And quite a lot of American states now, including Colorado, have legalised drugs because it's a way, as I said earlier, of controlling revenue and the quality of drugs that are sold.
So you're for it, yeah?
I'm for it, not because I'm saying drugs are great, but I'm saying that alcohol harms people just as much as drugs.
Totally.
But when you buy alcohol, you know what's on the bottle and it's very strictly controlled and it's labelled and the government levies tax on it. All I'm saying is that bad drugs do harm people and that drugs should be regulated and the quality of the drugs you're buying should be firmly stated and tested, and the government should control the price and only sell them in certain shops.
And maybe if they were legalised, you could put out, like they do on cigarettes now, all the pictures, all the warnings of what this drug can do to you, because I don't think kids even think about that.
But it's the addiction, it's the addiction side that worries me. I take your point about, you know, they don't know what they're buying when they buy it for a dealer on the street, and that's, you know, hear these awful things. There was a boy in the paper just last week, first time he'd ever smoked a joint, and he died. It's the addiction, and they're saying that 1 in 6 teenagers who regularly smoke cannabis will become dependent on it, and that my worry is then, even if it's legal, they become dependent, then they want to take something else.
Yeah, but 1 in 6 people who drink could be dependent on that as well.
Exactly.
That's true.
Well, I want to go to the... Sorry,
I agree with you about that. I think alcohol is so glamorised. We're all told you must drink, and everyone wants to boast and say they got so drunk last night. You know, so I think it's a very thin line.
Yeah, I want to go to the phone. I've got Jane on the line. Hi, Jane.
Hello.
What do you think about this, Jane? Do you think it should be legalised or keep them illegal? What do you think?
No, I think it should be legalised if you've got a medical condition.
And have you got a medical condition?
Yeah, I've got MS.
Oh, right, I'm so sorry. And do you use cannabis then to control that?
Well, no, not really to control it, but just to relax me so that my legs do work.
OK. And obviously it isn't legal, so how long have you been doing that?
I've been smoking cannabis for about 30 years before I got diagnosed with MS.
Oh, right, OK, so it wasn't
because I
just
stopped it so I could go to college, and I wanted to learn when I went to college and remember everything and not be busy chatting to other people. So then I got diagnosed with MS. So I started back on the cannabis.
And you're having to get that illegally, obviously?
Yeah.
OK.
And I just think it'd be so much easier for people like me and with other chronic illnesses if it was available.
I think the NHS is looking into making it
well,
available
it is
to people.
available in Wales
Yes.
and Italy.
Yes.
So why not here?
Have you had any problems with the law?
No.
No. Okay.
No, and I'm not addicted to it. I can take it or leave it, but I'd rather take it because it does help.
Well, a lot of my girlfriends who've had cancer and gone through chemotherapy have smoked dope to alleviate the side effects of chemotherapy.
If you smoke the proper stuff, if you buy the crap skunk and things like that, then yeah, it probably will send you a bit doolally.
Yeah.
But I've never had that problem.
OK, thank you, Jane. Thanks for your call.